the rules for naming alkenes. So in this lecture we have a look on the nomenclature of the alkenes, that how we can name a specific alkene according to its number of carbon and hydrogen atoms. So according to the IUPAC, where IUPAC is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, it tells us that each different compound or hydrocarbon must have a different name. It's mean no one compound is gonna to have the similar name or the same name to the other atoms. Each compounds must have the different name. For example, if we have CH3 bond CH3, its name is ethane. No other compound can have the name ethane like this. Okay, let's have a look for the naming of the alkenes. Basically, there are some specific rules for the naming of the alkenes. The first one rule for the naming of the alkene we have to select the longest continuous chain. We have to select the longest continuous chain, and that chain must have a double bond. It must have double bond. So this is the main thing, that we are going to choose the longest chain, and this longest chain will be known as the parent chain. Parent chain. Next, after that, we have the second rule. The second rule for this is the parent name of the chain is derived from the alkane. How to derive from the alkane? For example, here we have a compound like this, CH2 double bond CH CH3. Here this is the chain, and we have to name it like having total number of carbon atoms 1, 2 and 3. So basically it's propane. Now we have to derive the name of alkene from propane. It will becomes propene. Why it becomes propene? Because it is having the double bond in it. So this is the second rule. After that, we have the third one rule for the naming of the alkenes. It is number the chain. Now you have to number the parent chain, where it must include the carbon atoms of double bond, and you need to give the lowest number to the double bond between the carbon atoms. Likewise, if we are having the two situations like this, as the one compound is CH3 C double bond, here we have CH, next we have C and C. It's CH3 and it's CH. One is this, and in other situation we have CH3 CH2 bond C double bond. We have CH2 and its CH. There are these two compounds, the compound number 1 and the compound number 2. Now we need to start the numbering. So we must start the numbering where the double bond carbon atoms will have lowest number. Likewise, if I'm going to start from this 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this carbon is going to gain the 2 number. And if I'm going to start from this 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here, this is having the carbon number 1. So we must give the lowest number, or we must start the numbering from that end which is having the double bond. So this is the third rule. Next, we have the fourth one rule for the naming of the alkanes is that we need to show the position of the double bond. We need to show the position of double bond with the number. With a number. For example, if there is a compound, we have CH2, here we have CH double bond, CH, CH3, and here we have CH3. So we will start the number from this side. Here, this carbon will have two numbers. If I'm going to start from this side, after that, it will have three numbers. So we will start the numbering from that and where the double bond carbon is having the lowest numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here the double bond is between the carbon number 2 and 3. So and total number of carbon atom is 5. So parent name will be pentene and we will write it as it's 2-pentene. What is the reason behind that? Because the carbon number 2 and 3 is having the double bond. So we will give the number 2. That is the lower number. And then we have the parent name or its chain name. After that, we have the fifth one rule for the numbering or for the naming of the alkenes. The fifth one rule is that designate the location to the double bond by using the first atom of the double bond. So we use the first atom of the double bond. So we will add prefixes. Prefixes can be added if there are two or more double bonds are present. Double bonds are present, then we need to use the prefixes like di or tri. After that, we have the sixth one rule. The sixth one rule is that we must indicate the location of branches. Indicate the location of branches. Location of branches by the number. By the number. And we must use the number like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's have a look on the example. Here we have a compound like this FCH3 CH, it is having a branch CH3. Next we have C, it is having double bond C, it's having the branch and is also having the branch. Next we have CH2 and CH3. Remember the first rule, we must choose the longest chain that is having the double bond. So here the parent chain is this where it is having the double bond and it's the longest chain. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will start the numbering from this side where 1, 2, 3 where the substitute is going to be have the lowest number and this double bond is also going to have 3 number because if I will start from this side the same then it is going to gain the 3 number. So 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So parent name will be hexene. Parent name will be hexene. And we have the substitute at position number 2, 3 and 4. So we will write at 2, 3, 4 trimethyl and the position of the double bond is on the 3. So we will 3 hexene. So this is the name of this compound 2, 3, 4 trimethyl and 3 hexene. We must write first or choose the longest chain, then we start the numbering where the double bond is going to have the lowest number along with the lowest number has been given to the substituents or the branch chains. So this is all about our today's lecture. So you guys need to do the practice by having the many compounds like this. And if you have any queries, you can ask me about that in the comment section. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.